'Tis the season to be podcasting. Stay inside with a warm beverage and a hot microphone. If you're interested, Spotify can help you out. They've got a platform that lets you make one, distribute it, and earn money all in one place for free. It's called Spotify for Podcasters, and here's how it works. Spotify for Podcasters lets you record and edit podcasts right from your phone or computer. So you've already got the equipment necessary to start recording today. Then you can distribute your podcast to Spotify, Apple, Google, and everywhere else podcasts are heard. Video podcasts are also available on Spotify. And when you want to take conversations with your fans to the next level, Q&A and polls are an excellent way to get them talking. With Spotify for Podcasters, you can earn money in a variety of ways, including ads and podcast subscriptions. Best of all, it's completely free. I switched Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy over to Spotify for Podcasters, and I haven't regretted it. The analytics are fantastic, and the new tools for hosting and updating the feed are way more than I could do self-hosting. Now, it's your turn. Head to podcasters.spotify.com and read all about it. Then, let me know what you're podcasting all about. Blow out the candles and make a wish, because the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast is turning 2 years old. Hey gang, I'm your host, Brian Rollins, and I can't believe it's been 2 years. To everyone that's been with us for the last year, thanks for your support. This time last year, we were just starting to get worried about COVID-19 here in the US. Hopefully, when we do this again next year, it'll all be a bad memory. I know this last year has been long, but doing the show has helped me. It's helped keep me busy, and it let me interact with new people. I hope it's helped break up the tedium in your lives. So, it's a new season of the show. We're not changing much, just the theme music. Like last year's theme, it's by Jason Shaw at Audionautics. The music is called Skinny Leonard. We'll be using it all season. If you need royalty-free music for your projects, head over to audionautics.com and let Jason know who sent you. Everything else stays the same, still 3 rounds of 10 questions each. A dorky round, a geeky round, and a nerdy round. Though this week we're adding a 4th round. That's right, this week's episode has the freaky round, a bonus 10 questions that are extra hard. So all the questions this week are all from past topics from the last year. So if you've been tuning in and paying attention, you get a little boost. If you want to learn more about the podcast, visit us at dorkygeekynerdy.com. I think that covers everything, so let's get this show on the road with the Dorky Round. Number 1. There are 6 sheep for every 1 person in what country? New Zealand. Number 2. Clark Gable threatened to boycott the premiere of what movie when he found out Hattie McDaniel would not be allowed to attend? Gone with the Wind. The premiere was in Atlanta, a segregated city at the time. McDaniel was forbidden from entering the theater. She would later go on to become the first person of color to win an Academy Award. Number 3. Moonlight was the winner of the 2016 Best Picture Oscar. What was announced instead? La La Land. Number 4. What branch of mathematics' name means, literally, to measure the earth? Geometry. Number 5. What actress was a regular in Mel Brooks movies, including her roles as Nurse Diesel in High Anxiety and Madame Defarge in History of the World, Part 1? Cloris Leachman. She was probably best known for her turn in Young Frankenstein as Frau Blucher. Number 6. What 2022 video game movie stars Tom Holland and Mark Wahlberg? Uncharted. Number 7. George Lucas made a donation to the Norwegian Red Cross for their help with what movie? Star Wars: The Empire Strikes Back. Number 8. The character of Moriarty is played by who in the TV series Elementary? Natalie Dormer. Number 9. Anna Paquin starred as Sookie Stackhouse in what vampire TV series? True Blood. Number 10. How many Star Trek series are named after starships? Three: Voyager, Enterprise, and Discovery. The Geeky Round. Number 1. Annette O'Toole played Martha Kent in Smallville. She started in the Superman universe in what film? She played Lana Lang in Superman 3. Number 2. According to Nielsen ratings, what was the most streamed movie for Christmas week 2020? Wonder Woman 1984. Number 3. What was the first movie to use the THX certification? Star Wars: Return of the Jedi. Number 4. During careers advice with Professors McGonagall and Umbridge, what does Harry Potter say he wants his career to be? He wants to be an Auror. Number 5. The word theater comes from the Greek word theomai, which means what? To see. Number 6. What was the name of the submarine in the movie Voyage to the Bottom of the Sea? The Seaview. Number 7. What is the only Star Trek series where the cast is listed in alphabetical order in the opening credits? Star Trek Enterprise. Number 8. Murder, She Wrote crossed over twice with what other CBS mystery show? Magnum P.I. Number 9. What real-world town has a sign proclaiming it to be the future birthplace of Captain James T. Kirk? Riverside, Iowa. Number 10. According to the movie Casino Royale, how many kills does it take to earn your 00 status? 2. The Nerdy Round. Number 1. According to the Muppet movie, where do Kermit and Fozzie first meet? The El Sleazo Cafe. Number 2. In the original script, who was Woody's love interest in Toy Story? Barbie. Mattel wouldn't give them the rights for the first movie. The super popular toy would then appear in Toy Story 2. Number 3. At the end of the book version of Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows, what does Harry do with the Elder Wand? He places it in Dumbledore's tomb. Number 4. Elizabeth Blackwell was the first woman in America to earn what? A Doctor of Medicine, or MD. She graduated from Geneva Medical College in New York in 1849. Number 5. What iconic Buffy the Vampire Slayer costume piece cost $2,000 and was then run over by a truck several times to distress it? Spike's leather coat. Number 6. What 2020 Disney film was shot under the pseudonym Phoenix? Mulan. Number 7. Guy Montag is the main character in what iconic novel? Fahrenheit 451. Number 8. Super Secret Secret Squirrel was aired during what other 90s cartoon? Two Stupid Dogs. Number 9. Instead of Doyle, who was supposed to be Angel's sidekick in the series Angel? Whistler from Buffy the Vampire Slayer. Number 10. What 1986 movie starred a New Yorker as a Scot and a Scot as an Egyptian? Highlander. The Freaky Round. Number 1. What 1997 movie is made up of 2 short stories, one by Stephen King and the other by Clive Barker? Quicksilver Highway. Number 2. Florence Siebert created the system for testing for what disease? Tuberculosis. She did it in 1934, and we still use that methodology today. Number 3. In U.S. currency, what was the face value of a double eagle coin? $20. It was last minted in 1933. Number 4. Kirk and Spock are transformed into water breathers in what animated series episode? The ambergris element. Number 5. In 1975, the New York Times ran a full-page obituary for what fictional character? Agatha Christie's detective Hercule Poirot. Number 6. Stanislaw Lem complained about what 1972 adaptation of his novel, saying he did not write about people's, quote, erotic problems in space. Solaris. Number 7. Though he didn't like war movies, Richard Burton agreed to star in what 1968 film? Where Eagles Dare. Burton desperately needed a comeback. Number 8. What U.S. president is in the Wrestling Hall of Fame? Abraham Lincoln. According to records, he only lost once in over 300 matches. Number 9. What does Ginny Weasley say that Harry has tattooed on his chest? A dragon, specifically a Hungarian horntail. Number 10. The U.S. adopted the dollar as its currency in what year? $1792. It was mandated by the Coinage Act. And that's it for this week. I hope you enjoy Season 3 as much, if not more than, the last 2 seasons. I'm really proud of the show, and I'm looking for ways to grow our listenership. If you can, please share the show with your friends and leave us a review. Anything helps. I'm contemplating adding a Patreon page that will provide bonus content to patrons of the show. Let me know if you're interested in bonus content and what you'd like. More episodes? Cool swag? Let me know at dorkygeekynerdy.com. We'll be back again next week with another show. Here's your clue. Alan Croker, Jonathan Frakes, and Michael Reimer are all mostly known for directing what genre of TV show? See you back here next Wednesday. This has been episode 109 of the Dorky, Geeky, Nerdy Trivia Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Rollins. Thanks for listening.